All right, kiddos, this activity is called Order Please. And what you're going to be doing is looking at a few items that are different sizes, whether that's lengths or volume. And you have to put them in order of smallest to largest. The problem is that they're going to be shown in different units. So what you're going to have to do is convert the different units all into the same unit to then be able to make your determination on what's smallest and what's biggest. So this first one's about milk in pitchers, and we're dealing with volume or capacity. And we've got pints, quarts, cups, and pints again. So I think as fourth graders, there are other pages in this activity that deal with feet and yards and inches, which I think you guys probably know, right? Like there's 3 feet in a yard and there's 12 inches in a foot, so 36 inches. I always thought this was harder to remember, the gallons and the pints and the quarts and all that kind of stuff. So what I would do if I were you is on your paper, where there's some room at the top, is draw this little picture to help you remember, okay? So at the top, make a great big G, okay? And the G is for gallons, because the gallon is the biggest one. And so now inside this G, we're going to start putting in how much of each other unit fits inside of a gallon. So smaller than a gallon are quarts. Do you know how many quarts are in a gallon? I always remember this because when I hear quart, I think quarter, and I know there's 4 quarters in a dollar, and there's 4 quarts in a gallon. So you're going to make 4 Q's inside your G. So that shows us that there are 4 quarts inside this gallon. Now, smaller than our quarts, we have pints, and there are 2 pints in each quart. So I'm write 2 P's inside of each Q. P's and Q's. So then if you think about this, we've got, and so now that we have our pints in our quarts, the last is cups. And there are 2 cups in each pint. So I'm going to make little C's inside each of the P's, 2 in each. So that should help me on all the pages that deal with volume, okay? So if you look at it this way, you can say that there's 2 cups in a pint, and since there's 2 pints in the quart, you can just look and see inside this quart, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cups. And if I want to look at the gallon, if I've got 4 here, 4 here, 4 here, 4 here, that'd be 16 cups in a gallon. But this, like I said, if you just draw this out on that front page, it'll help you solve the rest of them. But now that we have this, if I go back over here to our actual problems, I see that A is 2 pints. I think what I'm going to do is convert all these to cups. Since that's my smallest unit, it should make it easiest for me to figure out what's larger or smaller. So 2 pints, we've got 2 pints. How many cups would be in 2 pints? Well, if there's 2 here and 2 here, that means there's 4 cups there. 1.5 quarts. Okay, so 1 quart would be here. And if I did a half a quart, that'd be the same as 1 pint, right? And within 1 pint, I got those 2 cups. So 1 quart is 4 cups. Another half a quart would be 2 more. So that would give me 6 cups. This one is already in cups, so that's good, 3. And then 2.5 pints. Well, this would be 2 pints, right? 1, 2, so that's 4 cups. And then a half of a pint, if there's 2 cups in 1 pint, if I cut that pint in half, that'd give me 1 more cup. So I got 2, 4, and then that 1 more would give me 5. So, well, as it worked out, I've got 3, 4, 5, 6 cups. So if I'm putting them in order from the one containing the least amount of milk to the one containing the greatest amount, I would say it would be C, A, D, and B. So, explain how you decided. Honestly, if you just have this drawing on your front page, that's going to tell me how you figured out all your volume stuff. So, like I said, in this packet, there's going to be volume and also length, but just remember 12 inches in a foot, 3 feet in a yard, and so 36 inches in a yard. Yeah, good luck. Do a good job.